want to have a ride or die, he always got a 2011 Altima. I need a ride or die. Nigga, no. And his shit don't ever be paid off. Anyway, I'm your host, Jasmine W. I just want to let you know I'm probably going to be wasted. Are you telling me I'm live right now? Are you telling me I'm live right now and I've been telling jokes for the past 3 Am I live? Have I been live? Am I live? Have people didn't even hear my Negro production song? Negro Productions. Negro Productions. Negro Productions. Negro Productions. Why do I have to be the alto and the alto and the soprano? Why do I have to be all members of the group? Negro Productions. Negro Productions. Thank you. Oh my God. Thank you. Oh my God, y'all. Listen, welcome to the B.e.d. Productions Comedy Fundraiser, you guys. I'm slowly getting drunk, so this will not be saved, okay? I just want to let y'all know. Listen, if you're still here, we appreciate you so much, okay? You are ride or die. I had a whole 2 minutes about ride or dies that I just made up, but now the jokes are old, okay? So we're going to go ahead and get started. The first comedian that we have coming up, he's one of my favorite comedians in LA, and I'm not even just saying that shit because I don't even say that. If I didn't think he was funny, I would be like, here he go, okay? I wouldn't even say anything about him, but he's hilarious. You can see him probably in your homes very, very soon. I think he's been casted, honey. He's been chosen by Hollywood. So give it up for one of my favorite comedians, Ron T.
Right. Yeah. All right. Another one. Another weird one. Where all the people are at home. And we are in a very well done up place, production studio. This is not the weirdest show I've ever done. It's not. I've been asked to do a lot of very, very weird things, including speak at people's funerals. It's like, nigga, I'm sad too. That was my uncle. Like, yeah, no, go up there and tell some little joke. I don't know why black people diminish comedy. We do not give a fuck about comedy, especially black women. Like, you little jokey jokes. Bitch, I made $100 today. Which ain't shit, but that's, you moving up, you do that in the comedy world. Oh, Corona's been so tough, but to see it go away, I'm getting a little sad now. I'm living out in L.A. I don't know where the fuck people watching this at, but I live in L.A. and all the bird scooters, I'm seeing people on them again, and I'm like, damn, we almost out the woods. We're almost back to doing regular stuff. Trying to date during a pandemic was just weird. Especially when you have girls ask you, like, what are we? Surviving, bitch. What are you talking about? Doing our best. Why are you worried about our relationship right now? And niggas is dying. Go get vaccinated. Then ask me, what are we? And then black people don't want to get vaccinated. And I get it. It's just like, I remember it because I passed that class. You failed, nigga. Don't bring it up now like you some fucking expert. Fucking, they gave them niggas sinuses. That's not what they did. I did a black show recently. I'm one of those comedians that do black and white stuff. A lot of times you see black comedians and they're just like the token black guy at white productions, or you see black people that just do Def Comedy Jam. I do both sometimes, but it's been a long time since I did like a real nigga show, and it was crazy, man. It was just the niggerdom was. You know, when you don't see your own people for a while, you forget you one of them. You just coming to me like, hey, dog, you want to smoke? Like, hey, yes, I would. I would love to smoke. White people offer you cocaine and shit. And Molly. I didn't know about Molly. Have y'all tried Molly? All four of us in here, because we're Because we're socially distancing. It ain't like we can't pack this bitch. We just trying to obey the law right now. Molly's great, man. I don't know if you ever tried Molly. It feels like a warm hug from God. The first 2 times, afterwards, you just feel like a fucking junkie. It's terrible. All right, I'm gonna tell 15 jokes and I'm gonna get out of here. I wasn't told what I can say on here. I didn't know if this was like a fundraiser for like Save the Children or nothing. I got like some pussy jokes and all type of things that I've been working on. Girls don't like to give me no pussy because I look like Urkel. I hate that. Wait a minute, you're a comic. Don't laugh that hard. You make me feel bad. I don't give a shit. I know I look like Urkel. When I make that pussy squirt, guess what I'm going to say? Can I do that? So, I tell them, come up off of it. Girls act like these glasses ain't removable. Like, I can be a real nigga, too. I can get braids and stuff. I got cousins that know how to braid. I take them off. That's it. Everybody want to fuck a real nigga, a thug. It's like, all right. And that thug life get real fast. Nobody want to be kidnapped for held for ransom for 10 bricks. That's what thug life is. That's what it Whatever. My little brother, a fake gangster. He a fake gangster because we grew up in the same household. It's like, motherfucker, I know you. You can't be no real nigga. You a bitch. Like me. It's okay. We're brothers. I understand your plight. You can't be no real nigga and you grew up with your mama and your daddy. Don't work like that. You can't have a 2-parent loving family and go out and gangbang. That's not possible. When did you find time to gangbang? You got perfect attendance, motherfucker. Your report card on the refrigerator. But that's his life. That's what he wanted to be. This is my little brother's dream, to be shot in a club. He thought he was going to get cool points for it. Like, this shit ain't hard. Anybody can shoot you if they got a gun. I said, if you want to impress me, I want to see you get hit with a bow and arrow in the club. There's a gun to anybody. Pow. A bow and arrow is like, first of all, who snuck that bitch in here? Like, how will you not pat it down? I want to see somebody go, I can't stand this motherfucker, man. Every time I come in here, this nigga think he... And then they shoot a nigga. Getting shot by a bunch of bow and arrows, that's some funny shit. You looking like a porcupine. Then you got your stripes, nigga. Whew. All right. I don't know if you all are just being polite so that I can do my set or if I'm bombing right now. I have no clue. That's always the funny thing. You used to get in trouble for talking to yourself into a camera. Now this is a lifestyle. Like, normally people only did this when they was like doing manifestos or getting ready to kill somebody or themselves. Now it's like, if you don't talk to yourself in a camera, nigga, you don't have a career. I have seen children become millionaires for shit we used to tease people about. And now I'm the weirdo because I want to talk to people and ain't nobody listening to me right now. They're over here fixing wires and gadgets and shit. But that's wonderful. This has been very fun. I don't know. Oh my God. What if this whole curtain came down and y'all could see how ghetto everything is, and it's just like a bunch of people back there frying chicken, doing nails and shit, sucking dick in the back. I'm just saying it could. I didn't say it would. I said, what if this bitch fell and you just saw, oh my God, but then and they get mad at us like, put the fucking thing back up. Well, I'm sorry. All right, whatever. You guys have been great. That's my time. I'm Ron Taylor. Give it up for your host. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Thank you, Ron. Thank you, Ron. Ron is so funny. Give it up for Ron, you guys. Like, the thing about it is I don't think a lot of women understand is nerds are the best in bed, you know? They are. They had a lot more time to study. Like, cool niggas been having sex since they had a few hairs on their chin and shit. Nerds, they don't have sex till their 20s. They got a lot more time to watch YouTube videos. That's how they be knowing how to do shit. I'm married to a nerd, trust me. I was like, nigga, how you know all this? he pulled his dick out on me the first time. Yeah. He don't know what to do. Hell. I was just like, we were hanging out on the couch and he pulled it out. And I was like, oh shit. I jumped over to the other couch and shit. He was like, no. And I was like, don't mind if I do. It worked on me. What was the... Okay, anyway. There's a problem with that. I didn't have a problem with it, but that doesn't... I don't speak for all women. Anyway. Y'all, we have a very special treat coming up. You have seen her on All Deaf. You've seen her on Revolt TV. You've seen her on True TV. And whenever I see her, it's just nothing short of a delight. Give it up for your next comic, Janae.
Give it up for Jasmine, y'all. Yes, yes, yes. Give it up for B.e.d. Productions. Yes, black-owned business. I love it. I support it any chance I get. I hope you guys do as well. Please support this black-owned business because I am about to start selling pussy. I am. I am. I've decided. I know my savings are getting really low. The unemployment office, they have not been answering the phone. I'm getting nervous. I don't know what to do. I've been looking around like I gotta use my God-given talents. I'm like, okay, Zoom comedy, at most, $25? You feel me? I can bake. I could sell pies, but I feel like pussy sells for way more. I watch a lot of crime shows, so I think about selling drugs often. But I do not want to go to jail again. I know for real, I'm terrified. I don't know if this is normal, but I just don't want to go to jail. I'm terrified of broomstick rape. I don't know if that's a normal thing to think about. But for real, that's the only reason, I'm like, I don't want to get the young broomstick rape. Too much. I don't know. It's just a fear of mine. I just feel like, you seen the ass when I came up here. You feel me? I felt the eyes. You was looking. I saw you, and I'm gonna be honest. This is a new booty, so I'm getting used to it. I don't know what to do. It came included with a fupa. Praise God, because it keep me humble. Like if I had a flat stomach, I wouldn't even be here tonight. I would be like, y'all can't afford me, bitch. I have a flat stomach and ass. Do you have a section for me? Do you have some Clico? Is that how you even say it? See, y'all can tell I'm not a rich bitch. I don't even know how to say it. I do want to be a thought. I've been wanting to be a thought for a long time. I don't believe in hoe shaming. That doesn't register for me. I'm a person that believes in hoe praising. The hoes have been winning for the last at least 3 decades, at least 30 years. And they are setting a mighty fine example. I'm tired of paying half the rent. I don't think that's normal. I just feel like back in the day, our grandmas, they never worked. What did your grandma do? Nothing. She was a mom. That's all she had to be. You feel me? Yeah, your granddaddy had 4 other families, but it don't matter. She didn't have to clock in. You could cheat on me if I don't got to go to work. Nigga, cheat on me. Who cares? You know what I mean? I'm serious. I'm at that point in my life where I just feel like I don't want to work so hard. I do because I have to, but I feel like I look at somebody like Oprah. She works too fucking hard. I'm like, oh, to be a thought. You need to be a thought. At this point, what are you doing? Come on, and to me, thought don't stand for that hoe over there. It stand for that hoe on top. So let's just make sure we're on the same page. It's, the hoes have been setting an example for a long time. Y'all know I'm a preacher's daughter, so I grew up really thinking being virtuous was gonna get me something. I thought being virtuous was gonna change my life. Like, I was going to have riches and glory if I just kept my pussy on lock. Like, that's what I really thought. That's what I thought. You know what I mean? But I'm going to be real with you guys. Like, when you really look at the game, you got to think about it like this. Somebody like Yolanda Adams has been singing for at least 35 years. Cardi B, what, 2 years? And she got way more money. You know what I mean? Like, being virtuous is not going to get you nowhere. Like, like I want to be a city girl so bad. Like, Shirley Caesar's nice, but, like, I'm trying to act up, you know? Like, I'm trying to make it count, like, for something. Like, I do want to be, though. I like I said, I look at somebody like Oprah and, like, yeah, she's goals, but for me, I want to be, like, Oprah. Like, just have my own, you know what I mean? My own, you know, enterprise of just walking in my hold'em. Like, you know, she got O Magazine. I want to have Ho Magazine. Like, just, you know, every month it's her new outfit, new hairdo. Me, it's going to be me and a new nigga. Like, just, you know, like, just Ho Magazine, you know? That's really, I'm just trying to say it's a reason why wedding rings are shaped like mouths. Like, you just gotta, like, let go of some of these morals. Like, I don't know who that's for. Like, I was a late bloomer. I waited till I was 26 to have sex for the first time, which is a very, yeah, she said, woo. Nah, I don't know. Like, did you wait till you was 26? Exactly. That's how to me, it was childish, foolish. Like, I was really trying to wait for, like, marriage. I was. But then, like, when I turned, like, 18, I'm like, nah, I started looking for loopholes. Like, just leaving my drinks unattended. You know, little shit like that. Like, just, you know, like, on campus, you know, security, like, can I walk you to your car? No, you fucking cock blocker. Like, I'm ambitious, you know what I mean? Like, I was trying to get it popping, like, because I've always been a hoe in my heart. I remember the first time I sat on Santa's lap, I was like, wait a minute, you mean to tell me I could get a dream house and a Corvette? Like, this is the life. I don't really have it in me to be a hoe, though, like, because first of all, my dad is in my life, and he's a pastor. So that's a double, like, how much of a hoe can I really be? You know what I mean? Like, I still twerk with my back. Like, I'm like, I want to be a thought. But, like, I don't even have a body type. Like, I'm 5'10" without heels, 180 pounds, like, pre-pandemic, you know, about 220 right now, you know what I mean? Like, this is not a thought body. Like, this is not, like, wait by the locker game type of, you know, like, coaches, like, suit up when I'm by the locker room. It don't hit the same. You know, like, when you at your dude's house, you think it's sexy. Like, let me put on this T-shirt. You know what I mean? Like, it's a vibe, but the shit is a crop top on you. You know? Let me put on this basketball shorts. This Daisy Dukes on you. Like, this is not a thought body. What up, ladies? Where y'all coming from? Koreatown. Well, I'm gonna get out of this. Get out of here on this. Koreatown. I'm glad you mentioned that. I want to give a major PSA. I'm an ally. You know, I think we got to stop the Asian hate. We got to stop all the hate, you know. I'm from, a lot of people don't know this. I was actually not born here. I was born in Mexico, a little city called San Diego. Yeah. And it's a vibe. And I grew up in a, like, majority Filipino neighborhood. And I thought I was Filipino for at least, like, 2 years. I did. And it was a vibe. Y'all, did y'all grow up with Filipinos ever? Like, y'all? So, you know, karaoke. Did y'all ever do the karaoke? Like, it's a vibe because, you know, like, when people have accents, for whatever reason, when they sing, it go away. Like when Adele sings, it go away. Like you don't. But not with Filipinos, it stays. And I just think that that is so beautiful to hold on to your native tongue like that, you know? Feelings. Nothing more than feelings. Trying to forget love. Feelings of love. Can you be the love tonight? Listen, I got a feeling. What? That it was a vibe. I'm gonna get out of there. Get out of here on that. Thank y'all. My name is Johnny Thompson. Once again, thank you B.e.d. Productions and Jasmine W. Give it up for your host.
John A gonna have a lot of Filipino people in her DMs. Like, bitch, what you talking about? You know, I have a very interesting question. Like, John A, you were talking about like selling pussy. Like, I just really want to know, like, how much does pussy go for? I know everybody got a different number. You know, yeah. What's the low end? 150. 15 grand for pussy. Yeah, damn, that's some expensive pussy. I feel like I really want everybody to comment. If you're a guy, I want to know what's the top dollar you pay for pussy? If you're a woman, like, well, how much would you sell it for? Because I think I got like 10 grand pussy. You know, no refunds, though. Because it probably ain't even going to meet your expectations, but it's 10 grand. It's like a Gucci sweater. You get it, you be like, it's all right. You paid a lot for it, so you brag about it. Anyway, the next comic, you guys, I keep saying everybody, these are my favorite comics, but they really are, okay? I'm so excited to have a show full of funny people. Now, this next comic is from Washington, D.C. I remember the first time I saw him do comedy, I was like, damn, he sound black, but he look, I don't know. So give it up for Keith Johnson.
Hello, everybody. LA pussy is $500, which is very high. Very fucking high. I've checked the rates. I check it every morning like stocks. Like cryptocurrency. I'm like, where's pussy today? It's a little too high for me. Everywhere else, it's about 150. So that is for the records. Yeah. Not that I'm interested in buying. My friend sent me a website, and I was like, dang, that's what's up. Let me check it, and then you see the it's gonna pop. The bubble's gonna pop, and then everyone will be humble, and the world will balance out because it's not $500 worth. Pussy isn't worth $500. 80. 80? No. Okay, it's worth. It's priceless. How about that? Yeah. There we go. My guy, you've been around. You've been around the world. He said, "Don't lose your audience." That was his way of saying, "Don't lose your audience." Hello, everybody. Special shout out to Ashley. We're going back and forth because she shouted out all the comics except for me. And I jumped in. I'm not afraid to jump in the comments, but I was fucking with you, Ashley. What has been going on with me? My life. I lost a friend to during COVID. He didn't die. We just had to stop being friends because our mental illnesses didn't match up. You know what I mean? Like, we got along great. Our mental illnesses didn't. And I come from a community that doesn't, like, honor mental illness the way it should. So whether it's black, whether it's Asian, whether it's male or American, we just, like, we don't really acknowledge it. So every time I'd be like, yo, I think something's wrong with AJ, my friend would be like, oh, no, man, that's just AJ being AJ. And that's how you could tell they know, but they don't really want to, admit it. And then I had to break the news, and I was like, nah, man, I think AJ's bipolar. And then they were like, Nah, man, he's a Gemini. You know how Geminis just be. They like to switch it up for no reason at all. And you could just feel that shit. And you're like, what is happening? That's just Gemini energy. And I had to break the news. I was like, nah, man, AJ's a Sagittarius, bro. I checked the charts. I checked all 12 houses. I checked the rising moon. I checked Pluto. No fucking Gemini in sight. You know how many times like I grew up around people where I'm like I just didn't know it was like Ron was talking about real niggas, and here's the thing I learned about real niggas. Real niggas like to keep it 100 at all times. Known to keep it Gucci. Known to say what's on their mind. As you grow up, you learn about mental illness, and you're like, oh, these aren't real niggas. They're just autistic. They don't have the they don't have the thing to not say the thing. And then now they have to live a life where they're like, you know what, we could fight. And it's like, I don't really think he means that. I just think he got vaccinated too soon. And now he glitches. Yeah. We're still not live performing. Yeah. We're getting there. We are getting there. We're starting to have like packed houses. There's one rapper who said she didn't like performing live because back up. This is why they put the line here. She didn't like performing live because every time she would perform live and crowd surf, people would try to like put their fingers in her pants, which was like disgusting. That's gross, right? It messes it up for like fans. It messes it up for her. It messes it up for guys like me who are just titty. I just graze the titties every time. You know what I mean? He's like, Keith, what are you doing, bro? $80 and you're sexually harassing women? I don't know. But yeah. Bro, what? Back up again. I see the line. I'll just do this. There we go. Here we go. John A was talking about Asian hate. As an Asian person, I hear it. I hear the thing said, Asian people. Here's the crazy thing. My mom, she was like, what are we going on our next family vacation? She's the Korean one, by the way. And I was like, yo, we should go to the motherlands, Korea. And she was like, I'm not going to Korea. Even she's like, interesting fact about my mom, she says nigga the most in our family. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know how to describe that, but she grew up in Kansas around black women, and black women kind of like raised her, so like she just has the spirit of a black woman, but she'll still make you take off your shoes when she comes in the house, So she says it the right way though, in a weird way. Like she says it the right. Like the first time I heard her say nigga, my dad was in the front seat, my mom was in the passenger, and I was in the back seat. And my dad's real aloof. He's real laid back, and which makes your partner like loud. Like she gets like aggressive because she wants emotion from her partner. And she said, "Nigga, you got me fucked the fuck up." Which, if you say the word, that's exactly how you should say it. But I just remember making eye contact with my dad through the rearview mirror, like, "Look, bro, if you want me to swing on her, I will, cause." You can't say the word. I don't care if you family or not, bruh. I grew up with a really good family, a very good family, and like for a long time I was afraid to like show my family off because I grew up with like people who were less fortunate than me. And then as I got older, like I realized like, oh, I don't need to be ashamed of it, like because I used to hide it. You know what I mean? Like where have you been, Keith? And I'm like, oh no, I was just staying in the house. Kind of depressed. I'm not lying about that shit anymore. I'm like, yo, we went on family vacation, dog. We went to Aruba. That's where we were. That's where I've been missing. My mom bought me my own suite. That's where I was. How's your Christmas, Keith? Fantastic. I got everything I wanted. Like, I'm an only child. I got Calvin Klein underwear. I got facial, those little brushes. My mom's like, you need that. I'm like, okay, it's still wrapped. Like, Christmas is still happening to me right now. That's how good my Christmas is. My dad tried to kick me off the family plan. He was like, yes, it was about that time. And I'm like, bro, I'm the only child. What am I supposed to get on an orphan plan? Like, what are you trying to break up the family? Dog? Like, there's no family after you break up the family plan. I'm going to have a family, and then we're going to join your family plan. And we're going to have a Mexican family plan. That's how that's going to work. He was talking about, he was like, yeah, you use too much internet. I was like, Dad, I'm a grown ass. You're not going to tell me to taper down on my internet. He was like, yeah, you need to taper it down. And then he put a block on it. And I called him. I said, nigga, you got us both fucked the fuck up if you think the fuck. All right, I got to go. Thank you. I'm Keith Johnson, everybody.
Give it up for Keith, y'all. Give it up for Keith. Keith gave me a high five. You know, I think guys are so afraid of the whole Me Too thing. I was like, Keith, you know, we can do a church hug. It's fine. But he gave me a high five. I get it. Y'all, I'm going to keep the show going, okay? I'm going to bring up you may have seen her before. She's the Detroit Princess of Comedy. You've seen her on True TV. But also, this summer, she has her own show coming out called D-Lo After Dark, which I can't wait to see. Give it up for D-Lo. Woo!
Everybody, act like you did not see me 20 minutes ago. Okay. How y'all niggas doing? I hope everyone's a nigga in here. B.e.d, thank you for having me. And this is my reappearance for the second time tonight. So, act like y'all never heard these jokes before, okay? You haven't. You didn't hear nothing. My name is okay. My name is D-Lo Brown, and I'm from Detroit. Anybody from Detroit up in here? Woo! Okay, scammers unite. All right. You know Detroit people carry more ID cards than Infinity Stones. All right. Got a Rolodex of IDs. I scammed my way here. I was on the flight minding my business, enjoying my free pretzels. And the flight attendant come up to me talking about everything good, Missy Elliott. I'm like, hell yeah. Is it worth it? Hell yeah, we good. Shit. Sie feminine Svenja, okay? Yes, I got an audience. Woo! Woo! First time I said that, I ain't hear shit. And I'm going to say it again. I just bought this little cheap-ass shirt, so it looked like a tooth. So do not judge me. But let me know if my titty's lopsided, okay? And they got no hold. You know, why do they do plus-size clothes like that? They just stitch some shit together like this to do. And it's like, no, I want to be a hoe, too. I like to show off my stuff, period. Okay, I got ass in the front and back. What you want, okay? All angles, period. But anyways, I love traveling. Y'all love traveling? I love traveling, but it's always some crazy shit that happen every time I'm on the plane. I was on the flight, y'all, and I was sitting next to this fat lady, and she got mad at me because I was fat, too. And I said, well, bitch, you better strap in because we in this shit together. Okay, and I'm like, bitch, ain't no armrest. I pre-ordered my armrest. I brought one. I'm like, bitch, and I'm sleepy, so we about to be two big pillows up in here, okay? And then it's like, well, bitch, who was fat first? When is your birthday exactly? No, you got two kids? Okay, let me see. All right. You was fat first then. So, I mean, for real, y'all should have saw her walking down that aisle, looking me up and down, grimming me, gonna mumble under her breath to my fat bitch. And I'm like, hold on. This a fat on fat crime. Because, bitch, you bigger than me. So, you need to take this up with Spirit. They need an option on their website saying you do not want to sit next to another BBW, okay? But with Spirit, you might sit next to the pilot, so I don't know. I fuck with Spirit. The seats hurt, but I fucked with them. So this year started off crazy, like very crazy. My old roommate stole my dishes, and yeah, you gotta be a bad motherfucker to steal somebody's dishes, for real. And it was during Black History Month, and she black, so I said my ancestors would not be pleased right now. So, and I'm mad because it's like, bitch, you know it's a Walmart, Target, and Aldi's right there. You take that bag from under the sink and go in there and self-check out and check out yourself for free. So, 'cause that's what I do. Like, bitch, I can teach you, but I have to charge. So, I told you I'm originally from Detroit. Woo. And I moved here for comedy and acting. And now I just collect EDD payments. I do my certs every 2 weeks with a smile. That's how I clock in for work. They be like, did you look for work this week? No. Do you accept this payment? Yes. Y'all, this is some good living, okay? 29, living in LA off the unemployed ploy. I feel good as fuck every day. I don't do shit, but I get paid every 2 weeks. That's some crazy shit. If I go to jail, oh well. Hey, I was living good, okay? Shit. But real, I love free money. I applied for a PPP. They said, how much you make? 100,000. You approved for 20. I'm like, yes. Prison, here I come. Please do not air this anywhere. Like, please use my other name because I'm too cute for prison. Let me see, what else I want to talk about? Woo. Let me see, the palm trees are nice, okay? It's expensive here, though. And some days I be like, I can't eat. But I look out my window, and I'm like, that's a nice-ass palm tree. Damn. I eat that motherfucker. All right, y'all, I'm about to get out of here in a minute. I miss being a kid. Y'all miss being a kid? You ain't had no responsibilities. None. When I was a kid, the only thing I wanted to know how to do was cuss. For real, I wanted to be a grown-ass kid adult, okay? And I had a best friend. We were sitting in class, right? And before I could make this best friendship real, I needed to make sure sis was about it, okay? So one day I'm in class. I'm like, hey. She like, hey. I'm like, I got a question. She said, yes. I said, do you know how to cuss? And so she took a step back and she like, hold on, bitch. Maybe. So I said, okay. I challenged her. I said, say bitch. She took a deep breath, put her number 2 pencil down. Number 2, not 3, number 2. She looked at me. She said, bitch. I said, oh, bitch. We've been bitches since been bitching. All right, y'all. I'm D-Lo Brown. I hope y'all enjoyed this show. Give it up for your wonderful host, Jasmine. Thank you. I love performing twice. This is great. Yes. I feel like a star. Okay.
Give it up for D-Lo, y'all. She got such good energy. I love her. This is my first time seeing D-Lo. I just fell in love with her today. So I love it. D-Lo was talking about being a kid. I was a mean-ass kid. I was mean until I got ugly. Then everybody's mean to me. Karma, bitch. Anyway, you guys, okay, I have some jokes and some thoughts, but before I express my thoughts with you guys, I want you to meet the owners of B.e.d. Productions. Before I bring them in, I must say that I ain't gonna cry because I don't cry on camera. But they are such good friends to me. I feel like I don't even know how I would have gotten through a year of being like through a pandemic without them because they are so special to me. I feel like we've held each other up over the past year. And I'm just so thankful to have them. So give it up for Brittany and Emmanuel.
Thank you, Jasmine. I feel the same about you. You're so special. You're a star. I say that all the time. So thank you so much for supporting us on every endeavor. I feel like we're always calling, like, we're doing this, we're doing this, we're doing this. And you just show up and you're right there. So thank you so much. And thank you, everybody who has been donating, supporting. I'm just so happy and I'm excited. I'm like, this is just a new venture and a new journey. I'm excited to be standing here with my business partner, my friend, Emmanuel. You want to say something?
I'm going to say it. You know, I talk a lot.
I know
Like,
you do. I'm going to snatch it back.
Okay. Well, first of all, I'm just so thankful for everybody that came out to support us, number one. Thank you, guys. I'm so thankful for all the donations that we received online. We end up, being able to, number one, I want to let you know, getting enough to start the psych wall. So that is happening. So thank you guys for that based off the donations today. I'm so thankful for Jasmine. Like you said, through the pandemic, when we were hunkering down, we couldn't deal with everybody. So she was on our list of people that we could see and could come into the space. But she was able to see the growth from our space downstairs to the space upstairs. If you might not be able to see it right now, but you guys are all welcome to come down to B.e.d Productions at the Medallion downtown. We have a 2,100 square foot studio, and we're actually right now renovating it. So it actually looks really nice because we've been working really hard for the last month and a half, putting things up ourselves. And I fell off the ladder myself. So
This is the DIY crew over here. I keep telling him that we need a show, okay, on us doing projects and just decorating all this stuff. We've been doing everything ourselves. And so, you know what, we're just so thankful for everything. Like, God has been with us every step of the way.
thank you, God.
And I'm just so happy. I'm living my dream. This is my dream, to own my own production company. We produce podcasts. We're photographers. We specialize in development. We write scripts. We have a whole writing team. We produce content. We're just doing everything
that you could think of. No, but honestly, before we do leave, I just want to thank everybody on our team. It's so much that we put in, and it might be the two of us, but everybody around that's been around for the last 3 years. There's people in the room that I'm seeing now, because I just want to get emotional myself, because Ty is in the back. So I thank Ty for being here, because he's everything from some of the new furniture that we've gotten in the space and helping us move that in. I see Brittany's dad over here, and I want to thank you because he actually helped us build this wall that you guys see with the nice doors that you walked in and saw. Brittany's mom and her sister's not here, but I'm sure they're watching. Congratulations to our sister who just had a new baby. And so I definitely...
I'm an auntie. Yes.
And also I want to thank her mom personally for everything that she's done. All of our family members and all of our friends that have supported us up until this point. So much has transpired, and this is just the beginning. So we just want to thank you so much.
Okay, I just want to give a special thank you to Ashley Carter.
Yes.
Ashley
Can you
assists
come up here,
us.
Ashley? I want them to see you.
Yes, Ashley. Ashley.
We could
Oh
not
my
do
gosh.
it.
I just want to say thank you so much for everything. Like, Ashley is not only a talented writer, she assists us with everything on our day to day. She's such a light and a joy, and she just fills in the gaps. She just, whatever we need. And I just want to share you with the world and your light. You're such a beautiful
And we
person.
appreciate
So thank
more
you
than
so
know.
much.
And we're taking her everywhere we go. So if you're dealing with us, you're dealing with her. It just is what it is. So I want to give it up to Jasmine, we are so impressed with, and thank you again for hosting and everything you've done. And she's about to kill it. So y'all stay tuned. You gonna say something?
Oh yes. Also, I want to thank Sammy, who's running our social media page. Thank you so much, Sammy. We appreciate you so much, because I can't me and social media, we just don't go. So I
officially got old.
Yeah, we did. He keeps me young though. So yes, Jasmine, take it away.
Y'all. It's just one of those things, like, black people really get on your nerves. But when you meet just people that just feel like you just click with, that feel like family to you, you just want to cry every time you talk about them. Oh my gosh, y'all. I saw somebody on the chat said, I can't believe there's only like this many people watching. I love that because you know, when a bitch start getting followers and shit, you like, damn, can I just be in my own little world? So I feel like I'm in my own little world right now. I have some thoughts I want to share with you guys. Speaking of being black and having a black mama, like, I'm kind of upset with my mom right now. It's mainly because, like, she don't be telling me that she had me on speakerphone when I be talking shit about my daddy. Like, me and my mom be on the phone, she be like, yeah, and he in the back smoking weed, and I think he addicted to weed. I be like, that nigga, addiction running our family. Don't tell me he a drug addict. Don't tell me that nigga done gone downhill. Divorce him. Leave him. I'm grown. I tell my mama, I'm grown. Leave his ass. And she be like, you on speaker. My daddy be like, what the hell? You telling your mama to leave me? I be like, damn, bitch, can you tell me I'm on speaker? She be like, I didn't know he just walked in the house when you called him a hoe ass nigga. He walked in the house and before, when you said hoe ass, I couldn't stop you. I'm like, damn, I'm talking shit about my daddy. I remember the first time I told on my dad, the first time I snitched on my dad. I was in high school and I was like looking in my parents' bathroom and I found some condoms in my dad's drawer. Some condoms, you guys. And my mom, like, I don't want to tell my mama business, but she don't have the organs to have no baby, okay? My mama had a hysterectomy like most black women. Hell, don't do that shit. It's a setup. Too real for y'all? Okay, just anyway. Don't get hysterectomies. Anyway, I found some condoms in my daddy's drawer. And when my mama came home, I was sitting in the couch on smoking a cigarette like, bitch, I was in high school. My mama came from work. She said, what's going on? I said, I got to come to you woman to woman. She said, what's going on? I said, I found some condoms in daddy's drawer. Bitch, what we gonna do? What we gonna do? When we packing our shit? My mama was like, are you pretending to have a cigarette? Yes. I'm stressed, bitch. I'm smoking. I got a smoker's cough and everything, bitch. When we packing our shit, bitch? I'm from Texas. My mom was like, do you have a New York accent right now? Yes, bitch. When is we packing our shit? The nigga is trash. My mama started to bust out. She started laughing in my face. She started laughing in my face, and I was like, Mom, why are you laughing? When we gonna leave daddy? That nigga ain't no good. Kaya told us. You put your trust in that nigga, stupid hoe. How you figure? He probably fucking my auntie. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, she just laughed in my face. And I'll never forget when my dad came home, like later that evening, I came downstairs and I was like, here this nigga is right here. And he was like, I can't believe you would just snitch on me like that. And I was like, she told you? Why would she tell you? He was like, I can't believe it. You would just snitch on me like that? That's crazy. And him and my mama was laughing together and drinking mimosas and shit at 8 p.m. about it. And I'm resentful because I still don't know what happened. I'm like, why did you have condoms? Did she give you a hall pass? Or just let me in on the joke, you know? Don't let me be the only one not knowing, you know? My mom told me yesterday, she was like dying laughing because she was like, I'll never forget the time I took you to the doctor. And you were like 16 and I let you fill out your own paperwork. And you turned to me and you said, Mom, what is annual sex? She was like, what? She was like, I was like, what? She was like, yeah, the paper, you were trying to fill out your own paperwork and it said anal sex. But you turned to me and you said, what is annual sex? I was like, I was 16. She's like, yeah. I was like, and I didn't know it said anal and not annual? What kind of education did I have? Anyway, she said she didn't know what to tell me. Like, she couldn't tell me what anal sex was. So she just told me annual sex, honey, is something you have when you over 50. I said, okay. And I put in the future on the slip. Y'all gonna get that later. That was funny. I don't care. My jokes be funny, nigga. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. I got the Johnson & Johnson vaccine, you guys. Y'all got it? I know. All the black women in the room got it. You got it, sis? You ain't got it? He got it. All the black people in the room got the Johnson & Johnson. Y'all got it? Y'all got the Johnson & Johnson? Did y'all get it? I can barely lift my arm. My arm's stiff. After I got that shit, I seen Johnson & Johnson. I laid in the bed like this. I died and seen 2 white niggas. And I was like, God, is that you? He's like, no, I'm Johnson and this is Johnson. I'm like, shit. Am I in a coma? They was like, bitch, you'll be all right in about 24 hours. Johnson & Johnson was smoking cigars and shit when I died. I seen them. Like I was like ready to die after I got the shot. I was laying in bed like this. I told my husband, get me some socks. I was like out. Did you have that experience? Did you see Johnson & Johnson? What they look like? They were smoking, wasn't they? Weed? Her Johnson & Johnsons was smoking weed. I met them niggas. Okay, I know them now. We got to get together after the show and work on our settlement. Because that shit was fucked. The shit was fucked up. I had a fear. This is the last thing I'll say. I had a fear of getting the COVID vaccine because I kept having dreams about getting it and then waking up and my pussy was closed up. Yeah. Every time I had a dream about it, I woke up, my pussy was closed up. I was like Barbie. I was like, bitch. Except the lips was like sewn together and shit. And I was like, what? I couldn't break the shit up. I was like, damn. The hotep said that's because they trying to keep us from reproducing and shit. I was like, they are. My pussy closed up. I've seen it. Now, because, you know, like when I have dreams, I be believing that shit, you know? Now I wear a little, like, you know, y'all seen them little things that hold tacos? I wear a little taco holder on my pussy to keep that shit separate because I don't want my pussy closing up. You don't know, I feel like if I take it out, my pussy gonna close up. Y'all ever seen a little taco holder? It look like this. I got it on my pussy right now. You ain't fooling me, Johnson & Johnson. Y'all acting shocked, but when y'all pussies close up, bitch, I'm going to be the one out here with a regular ass pussy. And y'all going to be walking around like, ah, and I'm going to be like, I got my holder in there. I sleep with it and everything. My husband try to have sex. I'm like, nah, nigga, my pussy gone. Nah, nigga. As soon as I take it out, my pussy gonna close up, nigga. That is so stupid, right? She's wearing a taco holder in her pussy because her pussy. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know. Let's see. Is there one last thing? As a comedian, you're supposed to end on something funny. The pussy closing up was I betted on that. It was great, right? I guess the last thing I'll say is I talked a little bit about how niggas over 35 are ugly. Niggas over 35 are ugly automatically. I be on TikTok, I see cute niggas. I'll be like, oh, this is a cute, and he 20. I'm like, that's why. Niggas over 35, y'all better take care of yourselves. And I cannot stand. I had a nigga hit me in a DM the other day. He's like, I see you married and everything. I guess I'll see you next lifetime. I said, nigga, will you be cute next lifetime? How do lifetimes work? Will you be cute in the next lifetime? Because I don't have time for that. Anyway, I'm Jasmine W., you guys. Thank you so much for watching this show. Shout out to B.e.d. Productions. And I love you guys so much. Come up here. I love you so much, like Nikki says.
Thank you guys so much. Thank you.